Well, hello and welcome to our second edition of Wanderers Wednesday.
Yeah, welcome back to the channel.
Why have you got a coffee and I haven't?
Because you came outside and I shouted, "Do you want a coffee?" and you didn't reply.
Anyway, this is the second of our kind of midweek updates on our progress. It's week 2 of our build. Before we catch you up with where we are at. So since we last kind of spoke, I suppose, on last Sunday, we've done quite a lot, haven't we?
Yep. So the lining is all finished. That was an annoying job.
It's an annoying job.
I thought it looked fun.
No, I didn't like it.
To start with, I thought this is fun, but then every piece is a different shape. It's sticky as, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you like get it and then it sticks where you don't want it. It smells like sort of diesel-y, doesn't it? Doesn't smell once it's in, but I think it's the adhesive on the but that's done, so it is
done. And just in case you're worrying, this is not like the finished bit. We've got insulation to go on top of this, so like recycled insulation, and then we're doing our vapor barrier on top, so I suppose it's like an added bonus really.
Yep, keep us toasty.
The air fan's in. We've got that up and, well, it's not up and running, we haven't plumbed it in yet in terms of electrics, but it's in. We don't think it leaks. We've sprayed it with water and it's no water coming in, so that's good. Likewise with the back windows, they're in. Not quite as simple a story as that. We'll go into more detail on Sunday because it didn't quite go to plan. All my fault, sorry.
Well, yeah, not all your fault. Yeah. But
they're in. We've got a little bit of remedial work to do, but we will explain all on Sunday.
And it probably make them better.
Yeah. Adds character.
Yeah.
We've run the conduit, so this black stuff you might see on the sides, we've run that for the electrics. There's no cables or wires in yet, but we know what's going to go in what and where to run them.
And check out the video on Sunday because Steve was so excited with the hack he found for getting the string through.
I'll like stick a little clip in now for you to see. I was so happy that it worked. I was convinced that it was a con and I was going to look stupid, but it's brilliant.
And when I came home from work, he's like, "Come and look, this is so fun." And it was actually really fun.
So that's where we're at really. So like I said, this is our normal kind of midweek update of what's going on and where we're up to.
Yeah, so tune in on Sunday for the full shenanigans of our week, doing the van. And if you haven't caught up yet, go back to last Sunday and you'll see us picking up the van and the first things that we did. So just if you haven't caught up before, this video is not a how-to at all. We're not teaching anybody how to do anything. What we are doing is just recording I've got to say the word.
No, don't.
The journey we've been on.
Our conversion
story, our diary of what we've done in that week. And already, because we've done so much, I enjoyed, Steve did the edit on the last one, I enjoyed going back and watching it because I'd almost forgotten what a state it was in when we first got it and what all the
wasn't that bad a state.
Well, when you look at that video, like, it was grim. There was a flipping pond and grass growing inside the van. So go back and have a look at how gross it was when we picked it up.
I've done lots of. It's not in this week's vlog, and it won't be for a few weeks yet. But I've done lots of research because we've got a Truma heater to go in, and I've been looking at how to connect it to the diesel. Because I've heard so many different things and seen so many different things. I think I've finally figured it out, and it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, that's what you think.
Famous last words.
So we're going to be ordering filler for diesel tanks.
Filler for diesel tanks. Replacement diesel tank.
Oh dear.
Replacement parts for crafters are expensive, we found.
Oh my goodness, yeah. So we've had to buy a few extra bits. Like there's a bit of trim missing off the back, and we just want it because we know things will drop in the thing.
We've got like a new seal for the barn doors as well, because it's okay probably, but we might as well replace it.
Yeah, it's a bit baggy and a bit torn in places, but yeah, they're maybe for previous, like pre-2016, you might be alright.
Yeah.
Because some will have been written off, scrapped or whatever. But this is a little bit newer, so trying to get the spare bits.
So that was a nightmare. A little bit of plastic trim, which is fine, and then our continuing saga with the leaking rear, driver's side corner. It's still going on, but we think we've bought a very expensive part to fix that now as well. But
yeah. Never.
Hey ho. Anyway, that's it from us. We will catch up with you on Sunday morning for the full edit of week 2 of this extraordinary journey.
You said.